It's a fresh smoke. Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we have the third whiskey from the Bruichladdich Distillery, and it's the Port Charlotte Islay Barley. It has 50% ABV, it's non-chill filtered, it has no coloring, it was distilled 2008. That means it doesn't actually carry an age statement, but it's a vintage whiskey, so it's not an ass. And this year has the speciality, it has Islay Barley. That's why it's called the Port Charlotte Islay Barley. And I found the farms from these distilleries, which supply the distillery. It's Cool, Cunagary, Island, Rockside, Starshmill, and Sutherland. And I think I know Sutherland. I don't know many farms. I know the Octomore farm, which is the story behind the Octomore whiskey, and I think the Sutherland farm is, I think, the farm next to Kilchoman, and I think that Kilchoman just bought Sutherland back in 2008. I don't think they had any ties with Kilchoman Distillery. So I think now they supply for Kilchoman. Nonetheless, it's Islay Barley. Whoever they supply, they have the Islay Barley. It was matured in American and European oak casks, and it has 40% ppm. Yeah, very good whiskey, I would say. Once again, a land and dram united. Yeah, the Bruichladdich Distillery plays a lot with the Islay image and with we are local, and I think actually that's a good thing. I've been to Bruichladdich, and I've been to the city of Port Charlotte, and the Bruichladdich Distillery wanted to build another distillery in Port Charlotte. Unfortunately, there was too much red tape, so there were block stops from, several institutions, and the financing was also not that solid, and then we hit a bit of a recession, and actually now it stopped. I think I've talked to the head distiller at the Bruichladdich Distillery, and he told me that they stopped the plans, but maybe, hopefully, with such great whiskey, they will the demand will increase for Bruichladdich whiskey, and they will have to build a new one, and then Port Charlotte, the town of Port Charlotte, gets its distillery back. The town of Port Charlotte is very nice. It's a very small town. I ate there, and we did a bit of fishing on the pier. And the fishing laws in Scotland are very, very nice, because you're not allowed to fish in certain lakes at certain times. It's you save the fish. It's when they mate and when they get little fish and they grow up. But you're always allowed to fish in the Atlantic Ocean. You're always allowed to fish in the ocean, as long as I think you have to use a fishing rod, and you have to be at a pier. So I'm not sure, maybe fishing rod you can go out with a boat as well. I'm not sure. But fishing for yourself, everybody's allowed to do it in the ocean. So really nice law in Scotland. I like it. It's a free country. And when you go down to Port Ellen and you fish at the Port Ellen Lighthouse, they actually got Wi-Fi, which is open. What to expect? We have 40 ppm, so maybe a bit of a peat monster. But I know that the Bruichladdich Distillery, they use their ppm for their malt. So the malt that goes into the distillation, the mashing and the fermentation process and distillation has 40 ppm. But the phenols are volatile, and they can be distilled out of the substance into the foreshots, the tails, the heads and the tails, or they can just evaporate during the fermentation process. So we will have a whiskey with less than 40 ppm. So it depends on when you measure the phenol content, and they measure it inside the malt. They have a little chart in their malt mill. I think I mentioned it in the video as well. Oh, but you still smell the smoke. It's a fresh smoke. Bit of a burnt thing going on there. It's almost like it's very dominant smoke for me. Can't quite get behind it. Bit of a sweetness going on. Very hard to distinguish. It's okay. It's pretty much smoke, but it's a what kind of smoke? It's a fresh smoke. It's a phenolic smoke. Maybe a bit, you know, the methyl. I don't know what's in English. When you have methyl cigarettes, bit of a remembrance there. Very far away from that damp smoke, but really a carrying smoke with a bit of a marine note in there. Tasting notes say it has a bit of a lemon and stuff in there as well, and fruitiness. Can't get behind the smoke, so can't find it. Sorry. Can't find the lemon. Nope, no lemon for me. Ooh. Same smoke here in the taste. Bit of a oak thing going on. Black pepper. Bit of a damp note. Oak note. It says European oak casks. Is it sherry casks? Or is it just hogsheads made of European oak? I would say that has a bit of that tannin feeling, a bit of bitterness as well going on. It's a rather strange one, because if you smell it, then you would say, smoky, but still has a light taste. And when you try it, has more of a bitter character, a spicy character, black pepper, black chocolate, smoke, hint of leather, bitter oak, good oak wood note, with a hint of sweetness balancing it out. And it stays quite long in your mouth. I'm afraid if you have this one with a long and enduring finish with all these dark flavors, then you can't go much further with a light whiskey. You will definitely not taste it. So always go in the direction from peaty to smoky. The ones that you can still taste are super heavily peated which we will see in the next video. So, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, and please feel free to look around on Whisky.com and find all these whiskies in our database.